Hey everybody, Brandon Grysko here with the law firm Fausone, the premier law firm in Western Wayne County serving clients throughout Michigan. I focus my representation in corporate and commercial matters and business transactions of all types. And I'm here today to talk about non-disclosure agreements or NDAs. And what we've seen a lot of in COVID times is that businesses are going out of business or looking to acquire other businesses, perhaps at a discount, or even looking at maybe their business has done well during this time, and so they're looking to sell and move in a different direction. I've also seen clients and prospective clients that have potential ideas that they want to bring out into the marketplace. And so this conversation today is about NDAs, non-disclosure agreements, and how you need to be using them in your business transactions to protect yourself and your intellectual property and your ideas. So the concept of a non-disclosure agreement is that in consideration for telling somebody your idea or for showing somebody your confidential business information, they're going to agree to keep that information private. This is important for a lot of reasons. Obviously, if you're the target of a potential business or asset acquisition, you're going to want to keep your financial information private because that can be used potentially by a competitor to your disadvantage. So what you're going to want to do anytime you're approached in a business transaction related to maybe an asset sale or a stock purchase, you're going to want to make sure that your business information is kept private so that people can't use it against you. But at the same time, the person that may be looking to acquire your stocks or your assets is going to need to see your financial information and some of that confidential information in order to make an informed decision as to whether your assets or business is worth acquiring. So in this case, you enter into a non-disclosure agreement to explain the rights and obligations of you and the other party in terms of what the information can be used for, who it can be shared with, and things of that nature. So anytime you have a non-disclosure agreement, you're going to want to be very clear who the parties are. And it may be the case that you're an individual bringing an idea to a manufacturer or to investors, and so in that case you may be individually signing the NDA. You're going to want to make sure that the person on the other side of that transaction is signing not just in their individual capacity, but also on behalf of the business perhaps. So that's why nailing down who the parties are can be very important. The next piece of the puzzle is to identify what the confidential information is. And so that may be your business information, your financial information, client and customer lists, contracts, and things of that nature. Another piece of the puzzle is to agree on what the damages are going to be for a breach of the non-disclosure agreement. So you may be looking at some type of liquidated damages or fixed cost, or it could be based on a formula, or maybe even equitable relief that could be granted by a court to stop the person from using that information against you. And lastly, you'll want to make sure that the contract specifies jurisdiction and venue. And this is very important because we have businesses operating in Michigan that may have their base of operations out of state somewhere, for example, Ohio, Illinois, or maybe even their Delaware corporation, as we see a lot of those. And so you want to make sure that you protect yourself by giving yourself the hometown advantage. So your non-disclosure agreement should probably provide for jurisdiction and venue in a location that's familiar to you and your attorneys. So that's some of the basics with non-disclosure agreements and how you need to be using them to protect your confidential business information anytime you're involved in some type of transaction related to possibly somebody purchasing your business or your assets, or even if you're taking an idea out to the marketplace to try and get investment or manufacturing backing for that idea. Again, I'm Brandon Grysko here with the law firm Fausone, your business law firm here in Michigan, based in Western Wayne County. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to give us a call here and ask for Brandon. The number is 248-380-0000. Thanks.